Previously on Dungeon Call.
I thought it was going to take you so long.
Treasure! Does this make up for some of the accidental killing?
Only 10 of the combinations will cause the chest to come forth. Any wrong combination will take the most valuable non-magical item within 50 feet and place it within one of the chests.
Never shape, dagger shape.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
It transforms into a dagger in your hand.
Ooh.
It's harder to wear.
Never shape, rock shape.
Never shape, rock shape. No, that didn't work either.
Yep, even you say never shape rock shape, it turns into a rock. Yeah, it sure does. I've given this item out in every campaign I've ever done. No one has ever turned it into a rock. First time for everything. Welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Call. We're on, I believe, to Chapter 4, everybody. Yeah. Let me introduce the players. As always, we have, on this side, Alexa Cappiello.
Hi, guys.
Shea Parker.
Hey, folks.
Brian Spillane.
Hello.
And Jason Charles Miller.
Hello.
On the other side, we have Leif Gantvoort.
That's me.
Dan Billet.
Hello.
And Ashleigh Morghan.
Hey.
Joining us back.
Thank
and
you.
Becca Scott.
Hello there.
We missed you, Ashleigh.
I missed you all.
missed you.
I heard that chaos ensued. I'm excited to jump back in.
It did.
I don't think that was as a result of you not being here. Are you trying to take credit for that? Is that what's going on?
If by chaos you mean opened loot.
I will say,
So much loot.
in the combat that you were not here for, the party almost wiped.
It did not go
I don't want
well.
to take all the
Very,
credit,
very
but I
close.
will take all the credit.
Was
Was anybody good looking? No, I'm just kidding.
Always.
So today, as the beginning of every chapter, I'm going to read a little story out. I'm sure you guys love these stories.
Yeah. Story time.
we
Me too.
This time, it's another doctrine of one of the gods. And you'll find out whose as I read. All men are not created equal. This is why we must always strive to not let our inequality divide us. Respect is the gift we can give to those who are born with lesser fortune and the offering we can hold up to those who fly beyond our station. Respect unifies us. It bonds us together with a promise that we will never hold our differences like a sword to cut each other down, but instead, we will use what makes us unique as the mortar which holds together the foundation of our lives. Without respect, we are blinded to the need of our brothers. We are deaf to the cries of our sisters, and our voice falls silent off the walls of indifference. Pay heed to the man at your feet, for as you avert your eyes to the horizon to avoid him, he sees clearly the road ahead. Meet his gaze, and not only will he show you respect, but the cliff you are standing on as well. Doctrine of Tyll, god of respect. All right. When we last left our story, Brian was sabotaging a very powerful magical item by
Thank you, Brian.
by allowing it to change into rocks. I highly suggest you get that away from Tobiath before he chooses it to be another rock.
Too late, it's stuck on my thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty soon we can build a bridge, though.
And you had just entered into a Thieves Guild-esque city square that had been abandoned for years and years and years. A ghost town of sorts within the heart of Babbage's Hall. I think while all of you were talking, discussing exactly what you were going to do and making plans to rest, I believe Nyx has snuck off to try and see if she can find the thieves' loot depository. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So, how are you going to go about doing that?
Well, she slinks off, and I don't know if anybody notices. Even Zin was quite quiet about slinking off with her. Before she actually starts to look, there is a bit of a conversation that is had between the two of them, if that's okay with you.
Oh, sure.
Great.
I always love watching you talk to yourself.
Great. So out of earshot, Zin goes to Nyx. Nyx, do we have friends? Nyx goes, no, Zin, we have liabilities. Zin goes, but they're so lovely. I really like Diony. She's so pretty and she's smart and she always has some fun, witty things to say. And Eelynn is gorgeous. I wish we looked like Eelynn. And Fellig, even though he's so angry all the time, I think he actually has a really, really lovely heart. And Nyx goes, listen, Zin, I don't care. My only priority is to get off this plane of existence and become one with the weave. I'm not looking for any ties here or distractions. I'm looking to not die before that happens, okay? Zin goes, well, Nyx, is there not just maybe one person here that you can stand? At least maybe, perhaps, like a little before you decide to become one with the weave, as they say. Nyx sighs, but she does look over at the group, who are presumably still arguing or talking amongst themselves. And she looks over at Laric briefly. But then she just kind of shrugs it off and says, no, I don't. I prefer to be alone. Even without me? No, you're fine, Zin, you're fine. And they go on. So Nyx then, she starts to look for any signs of a vault or any signs of a depository or anything that might look, I don't know, familiar to her as a sort of thieves' deposit, because she has been a thief for quite a while now. And although she's never been part of Babbage's guild, I'm assuming many thieves' guilds have the same sort of depositories.
Sure. So. Make an investigation check.
Sure. Investigation. 14.
You definitely find one of the book return style slots.
Okay.
It's about the size, it's about not that big. You could probably squeeze yourself in if you dropped your pack and just, shimmy down the slot.
Okay. You have rope?
I think I do have rope, actually.
Is this when you have Zin hold the rope, and as soon as you get out of sight, she
Zin-
disappears?
Zin can't.
I know.
She's not tactile yet. Unfortunately, I wish she was.
She's probably offering to hold the rope.
Yeah, I'll hold it. I hold it.
Did no one see her sneak off?
I guess it would depend on if anybody is. Did you sneak off? Trying to sneak off?
Yes.
Did you? So you? Well then,
I literally.
I guess make a sneak roll then.
Oh, all right.
Yes. I mean, if you are actively sneaking, make a sneak roll, and we'll see if anybody's passive perception picked you up.
So stealth, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a crit fail of that.
But also the thing is, I am specifically targeted on her because she wants to do this thing.
Well, everyone saw her leave. Yeah. Not only did you see her leave,
You start talking to yourself.
Not only did you see her leave,
I will say. Oh, sorry.
but you saw her leave kind of like this. And then everybody heard that conversation between the two of them. She did not notice, but everybody stopped arguing and just started watching this as if it was a show, because she was so. She only moved like 25 feet away maximum and then talked really loud the entire time. So did a very poor job of sneaking away and having this conversation.
Thank you.
So-
Thank you.
Hey, one that's two. Where are you going?
None of your beeswax.
No, it is my beeswax.
I don't care. I'm going off.
On your own.
Yes, I am.
I'll go. I'll help her.
I wonder why.
I don't want help. Honestly, I don't want help. I want to go alone. That's it.
By all means.
Thank you, Fellig.
If you want to go, that's fine. If you want, if you need to leave, okay, take one of these with you. And then if you get in trouble, you can talk to it. I'll wear this one, and then you can talk to me, and then.
Fine. She begrudgingly takes it and puts it on her ear.
I put it on my ear and I go, just so you know, if we're both wearing it, we can constantly hear each other talk. So I don't. If you wanna keep it on.
Hey, shut up.
Okay, but my point is that
Jill, could you describe to us how Chrono Mage works from the beginning?
Absolutely, I can.
Is it just hearing talking, or is it hearing thoughts? If you're sending the thoughts, or is it
Somebody doesn't have a card, so he's not sure.
Oh, okay. But they are both wearing them now.
Yes, I've immediately forgotten that I'm wearing it. I'm launching into history.
I'm going to sneak away very obviously also now if he's going to...
Are you gonna try to sneak, or are you...
Well, no, I was joking, but she said she wants to go alone, so I'll respect that.
You don't want to follow her?
I'm purposely trolling Nyx because I heard her say she doesn't want to be my friend.
You made it pretty clear she doesn't care for us.
But I did hear that Zin loves me.
Me too. Big fan of Zin.
So yes, I'm assuming she still found the thing that she had found prior.
You found that. It was just a matter of.
So now
are they seeing you do all this?
Instead, she begrudgingly is tying the knot to the door to make sure that.
I'll say there is some kind of statuary there that you could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And make sure that it's fastened. She throws the rope in. And since she has night vision, it might be dark down there, but she can see, I'm assuming.
Yes, you can see
and
as if it was daylight.
Do I see anything in particular? Or is it just a cavernous hole?
First of all, so how long is the rope? Probably 50 feet? I think that is the standard length
sure,
of rope
yes.
in the D&D world.
Yeah.
It is.
Don't know how that becomes.
Rope's length.
For those of you who might buy rope, is it really come in 50 feet thing? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
That is a common thing.
That is a common thing? All right.
10-foot pole, that you
10-foot
can't get
pole,
that.
yeah, there's a bunch of. All
right.
right. So 50 feet, I would say you go down, it's a good 40 feet down. So between tying off the rope and getting to the room that is the depository treasure spot. It is, you can just get, it's about 15 feet. You'll have to let go of the rope, and you'll have to make a roll to get back to the rope, an acrobatics or a athletics check.
Okay.
Because it's out of reach without a good jump.
All right. So she would like to do that.
All right, so she's now in the room. The room has a collection of boxes and bags and general trash. Do you want to start searching? Now, all of the materials there look ancient. I mean, you can see just by a cursory glance that the materials that the bags are made out of are practically falling apart. Most of it is a burlap, which is hundreds of years old at this point. It does look like small creatures have gnawed away at many of them. You can see holes that seem to have been gnawed into.
Chance, though, right?
No. Chance is safe.
Okay.
In fact, probably the little creatures, the draconic creatures that you fought back, probably made their way here and rummaged through some of this. It has that smell. It has a similar smell. The reason I say it has a similar smell to that cave, much less, but it does seem like they have probably come in here and ravaged through quite a bit of the stuff that was here. Yeah, I mean, there is spore. Definitely.
She'd like to carefully search to see if there's any sort of loot.
Make another investigation check.
All right, hopefully not a 1. That would be a 16 plus 17. Sorry, yeah, 17.
So 17, that's a pretty good roll. You didn't think that there was anything here of much value until you see a small indent in an alcove. It looks like it has got 4 holes in a specific pattern into the rock that does not look natural. It's supposed to be natural, but it caught your eye.
Zin goes, "What's that? That looks interesting."
Nyx goes up near it, and can she look at it closer to see if she might understand what it is?
It is 4 holes.
Okay. Yes. For like putting your hand in.
Certainly, there's not a 5th hole where a thumb would go, but it does. But it does. Like 4 fingers would definitely fit into that. They're spaced in such a way that a hand could definitely fit within those holes.
Completely risk-free, so I would go for it.
She's willing to take a risk.
All right. So what do you? So you just.
She very gingerly puts each finger.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Each finger through. Whoa.
So
dirty mom.
One at a time.
So
gently sliding a finger in.
One of the things that we are going to teach Alexa before the end of this chapter is that you always check for traps. This is the 2nd time she has done something like this.
Especially putting your fingers in something.
So you put your 4 fingers deep into the wall, and you hear a ka-thunk as something closes in on those fingers tight. And you start to hear the sound of stone shifting. And dust comes down from the ceiling. Back up where you guys are.
Hey, did we hear this? Did anyone hear something?
No. But we're going to roll for initiative.
All
It's just Fellig yelling again.
Which is, I believe, like the earliest we have ever gone into.
So we have not rested, I'm assuming.
No. You guys were
since our
talking
last
about it.
battle we have, but we have not. But we're at the end of the day. Okay, cool.
You guys might have been discussing where you were going to try and make camp here, but that's not happening.
No.
Same.
Damn.
All right.
Why is your initiative so high? Damn.
Oh, Nix.
She'll learn.
If only she's
Fellig.
checked for traps.
Yes, 5.
Ooh. 5. Laric.
24.
24. Eelynn.
10.
Diony.
22.
22. Nix.
15.
Dang
15.
it,
Teal.
26.
Oh.
Dang.
Whoa.
The highest, right?
Yeah.
Tobiath.
14.
And Declyn.
17.
All right.
I'm always above Fellig, though.
See.
It wasn't hard this time.
So, shall we open the table?
Yes.
Bring it.
So soon.
All right.
So soon.
Never happened this soon before.
Last episode we spent opening loot. This episode we spent immediately going to battle.
It's a shame. It's a shame that Nix is somewhere. She's going to miss out on all the fun.
Oh, she's having her own fun.
I think we need to get a tattoo on her hand that says "Check for traps."
Don't worry, I think she's learned it.
Right. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. So what we have
I'm
here.
excited.
She has it.
So we have parts of the square. Remember, I told you that there was a.
Oh, this looks cool.
I think I said that there was a river. I believe.
You said there was a river.
I believe that said there was a river.
Underground here, and it's made it's part of this.
Yes.
square,
Yes.
We were trying to dunk him in the river in the last
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah, I
would
believe
prefer to
so.
Forget,
I
but
thought we
yes.
walked over that, though.
It was
long river.
very far down.
So let's see. I can just place you milling about. I don't know where you guys want to. Right now, I've got you, Declyn, in human form, but you can. If you were not in human form, let me know, and I can switch you out.
I will probably change soon.
I think I would be at least like keeping an eye on the direction that Nix went. So if
But we all saw. I bet she
know,
would.
well, yeah, because we would have all
So-
seen her go away. So
Nix, I'm gonna kind of move this out a little bit so you can know where Nix went. And
So
Nix,
there's a hole in that wall, is what you're saying?
well, there is a Nix-sized hole.
Oh, so she's like literally in the room with us is where she went down this thing. It's
Yeah.
not like she went to a different part of town. Oh,
No.
well then yeah, like I guess I'd be leaning over there, like looking.
So you're like
down.
way
No,
over
she
here.
found it was, and it's just a chute.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if, well,
Are you gonna be nice to me or mean to me,
heard
Travis?
Nix confess her
so
love.
no, we didn't. She just looked over.
you're gonna
at
be
whoever.
nice
As we were
Laric,
staring.
Laric, if you removed your quiver, you might be able to shimmy down there because you're kind of a thin. You're a rat catcher, so you're used to really thin, tight spaces. Maybe Teal,
Yeah.
because Teal's so
You're terrible.
scrawny. Maybe Diony. I think everybody else would be. You've got armor. You're armored. There's no way you'd get through.
I didn't want to follow
Well,
that anyway.
and of
so
course,
it's fine.
if you were
could try
two
to-
of your animal forms would have no problem getting down there. But I think Tobiath, Eelynn,
certainly
and Fellig would have no chance of getting down there.
Not even going to try.
All right. Everybody have
other reasons.
anybody have any issues with where I placed you?
Can you
further towards where Nix went
do,
off.
like-
I think like I'm keeping
And
an
you've
eye on her.
already
I didn't
started
follow
over
her
there.
because she said don't follow me, but
All right, I'll
I'm
put you there.
keeping an eye.
Am I right next to Diony?
You are
Yes,
currently
you're
right next to
yellow.
Diony, yes.
Okay,
And-
cool. That's
I figured you were still explaining to her
absolutely. Yes.
all about chrono magic.
and where
Can I just say I like this setup? It looks great with the bridge and everything. Nice job.
Thank
Teal,
you.
I'm just leaning into your Babbage earring. I'm just like, wow, so interesting. Get more details on that. Get really into me.
So when she put her hand in there, did it clamp down on it? I don't remember. If you said, okay. Does it hurt?
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
You're not taking any damage, but it seems like you certainly can't pull it back out.
Okay.
Finger trap.
It's a finger trap, yeah. All 4 of your fingers are in a finger trap.
Okay.
Do you scream or anything? Do we hear?
We hear rumbling stone.
So when it starts to clamp down on her fingers, she goes,
Well,
okay.
Wait until your initiative.
All right.
All right. So,
What's gonna happen?
We'll see. Stay tuned next episode.
we'll see, because
We just started.
Stay tuned.
I'm probably going to skip a few of you here up at the top because you don't really know there's anything going on. Well, yeah, and you don't know anything's going on. So, Tyll, Laric, Diony, Declyn.
I never hear the scraping of
Yeah.
The thunk.
You said we heard something.
She did, from where she is, the room that she's in.
I'd like to roll for perception.
Does anybody have a passive perception above 15?
Teal's got a walkie-talkie.
Yes, he does. He
Oh,
has a walkie-talkie.
So I will say Declyn, who has a passive perception above 15.
I do as well.
The magic of it doesn't, it's not like a microphone. So he's not hearing everything that she's hearing in the room.
Unless I actively speak into it.
All I'm saying is he's not hearing anything currently.
So we don't hear anything at all, Fellig.
Controlling isn't working the way I thought it was.
She's hearing everything that I'm saying, presumably, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Moments before I transformed into a snake to slowly constrict his throat and to stop him talking. I hear the noise, so I rush over in human form to look down and see what's happening.
All right. So
then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got crazy moves.
Passive perception.
15, you hear it too.
I'm
Yeah,
place this back.
I would hear it too. I would hear it too.
Same, 16.
So all right. So everybody with passive perception above 15, put your hand up. Okay. So yes, you are aware that something is happening. So Laric, you actually are before Declyn. So you are aware you hear something. Something is happening that comes from that general location.
You're right down there, Nix.
All right, are you going over there to say that?
Yes.
You're just like shouting from across.
No.
All right. So you shout down into the hole. Is there anything else you want to do?
Not yet.
All right. Then that's your turn.
Okay.
That's it.
And Diony, you hear nothing but the droning on and on about arcane.
Magellan was born out of that conflict between tiers.
Teal, shut up!
No, it's great. Never
It's not your
stop.
turn yet. You can't.
Okay. So that's Diony's turn.
I'm gonna jump into that
Declyn.
hole.
So Declyn, you have moved over there. You still have movement left. Do you want to?
Yes, I will transform temporarily into a squirrel and start scurrying down the rope.
All right, so you will scurry. You won't make it all the way down, but you are currently in mid scurry.
In mid scurry.
Nyx.
Okay. So when it starts closing in around her fingers, I'm guessing Teal, because she still has the earpiece in her ear, she goes, shit.
Something's happening.
You definitely hear that, Teal.
Something's happening down there.
And then goes, oh no! So it's pretty loud. They might hear that. Nyx is panicking at the moment. She's shaking and panicking, like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And I'm assuming she can't get her hand out, so she's continuing to try.
That is correct. You would, yes.
Can I consider on hearing that was like a held action before when I was saying, are you all right? And then on shit.
Well, you didn't tell me you're going to hold your action, but I'll go ahead and say, I don't think you have any more movement left.
Oh, okay.
I will allow you to do some kind of an action, but you really don't have much movement left. Now you can prepare to try and go down the hole by taking off. You'll have to leave your bow and arrows behind. I mean, you'll at the very least have to take off the quiver.
Yeah.
You can maybe send the bow down ahead of you, But for you, this is a very small opening.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll send it down.
A test of love.
No, this is good. Without a bow, you won't be able to shoot any of this.
I'm gonna use my turn to fix that.
Small enough. Because there's at least a 50-50 chance you get down there and just shoot her.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably wouldn't shoot her. You'd shoot the squirrel.
The person
you
who can
the
actually
squirrel
help
for a
us.
rat.
Yeah.
Rat. Shoot. All right.
Again?
So, all right, you're on your way. Are you taking off your equipment?
Yeah. I'll jump,
all right, I'll let
into
you
the shoot.
take you off the equipment as your action.
Yeah.
We were at Tobiath.
Yeah, I see a lot.
Right. Yes,
I've heard, and I see a lot of action over there. So I make my way over to find out what's happening.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Oh no,
That's as far as you can make it.
Stepping on me.
This is a very precarious position for me and Diony to be in, very separated from the rest of the group.
Yeah, that's an interesting position that you're in right now.
So
Would be-
to point out to him, I don't think.
You know what would be really terrible
No.
is if all of a sudden those little porcelain creatures started to crack their way out of the walls.
That's so creepy.
That is so creepy.
And start to approach you.
Are they fuzzy?
No, they look like
Horrifying.
they look like they're. I mean, the best analogy would be they look like they're made out of broken porcelain.
With baby faces?
Yep.
So they're kind of
Child's
cute.
faces.
They're creepy.
So they,
Creepy porcelain baby
They're like
faces.
China doll sleeping angels or weeping angel, whatever the
They'll kill you with cuteness, though.
Sleepy and weepy.
Each.
Hey, Nix. Bet you're glad you took that earpiece now, aren't you?
She can't hear you.
A bit.
Right. I telepathically.
Okay. So.
Right.
You have a very strong "I told you so."
Yeah.
Right.
One.
You should have said that. I told you so.
Listen, she's only level 2. She has a bit to learn, as they say.
I'm always after the baddie.
Okie doke.
They're right on you.
It sure looks like it. Yeah.
I need to prepare myself. You're right.
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting.
I hope so.
I'm scared.
Entertainment.
Yeah, this may not be good for you guys. All right. So I feel particularly bad for Diony. What's your AC, Diony?
I think that's gonna be. Is it 12? Yep, sure is.
Not the 2 jellies in the bag.
Wolf. This is going to be interesting. All right, that's cocked. That is a hit for 6
Okay.
and a hit for 4.
So
Both on me?
what's happening?
Yeah.
What is
So these things have come out and they're starting to
they've like broken their
to
way out of the
swing,
wall
yeah,
and
they're starting to swing. Now,
What are they swinging? Just like
their arms.
Arms? Okay.
Now the two of
They're very fragile porcelain arms.
because you were hit with both attacks, it's got a hold of you. You need to make a strength
Oh gosh.
save.
No problem.
That's not me.
Oh, -1. Come on, that's a 14.
Yeah, that's a fail.
14 is a fail?
14 is a fail, and it starts to pull you back toward the wall.
Oh boy, this looks fun.
Pull you to the wall. Sister.
I
So
rolled so well on initiative, and
You did.
you play me like this. All
I
right.
know, it kind of sucks.
Kind of sucks, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
So now there are 2 on you.
So I am grappled and took 10 hit points.
10 hit points with the damage, yeah.
Yeah, that puts
What's
me
your
at 6.
AC?
Also 12.
Oh
Also
God.
12.
Tell me the attack rolls that you get before you tell me damage.
19.
Okay.
3.
Cool.
That's a miss. 11. Well, I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take 1 hit.
That is a miss. All right. So the other one, though, now there's 2 on you. So
Oh, that was all from 1.
that was all from 1.
Okay, cool.
So the other one was a 10.
Yeah.
So you want another roll? I rolled a 10.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I have the shield spell.
I understand.
So, yeah, if it's... Oh, 10 damage.
No, I rolled a 10 to hit. Is that what you were
Yeah, that doesn't hit
asking?
me. That's fine. My point is, if it's between 12 and 17, that's all that matters.
No, okay. I'm 14.
14?
That was just the raw roll.
Oh,
Because I didn't know
yeah.
what you were trying to do. So
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I need
you've
to
got
know
a lot of weird
the total.
spells. So
Yeah, if it's a 14, I'm going to pop the shield. Pop my
Okay.
shield. So I have a +5 to AC until the start of
then
wave
that
action.
is a miss.
Yes.
Probably a good idea since that was 7 points of damage. And that is a 17.
My AC is currently 17.
All right, so that's 5.
So I take 5. Was it 5 total damage?
5 from, I don't know what I did the first time, because again, I just gave you the number. But that was how much I did the second time I hit you. Was
Charles,
5.
can I ask? Like, you're rolling twice for each of these creatures.
Each
so
of these
it's
creatures has
one-
multi-attack, so they get to attack twice.
Copy.
And if they succeed on both their hits, they attempt to apparently pull you toward the wall.
Got it.
Don't know what'll happen when you get to the wall, but that'll be interesting.
Don't want to find out.
All right.
Yeah, I have a feeling he actually knows.
Eelynn. Eelynn.
Yes.
All right, so that is 17. I'm sorry, 19?
Where am I again?
You're like
You're right here.
Light blue. Okay.
I'm assuming that's a hit for 6 points of damage. And that is definitely a hit for 5. Make a strength save. Then they are not able to pull you. You
Fighter.
stay strong. All right,
So only
Tobiath.
6 points total?
Huh?
Only 6 points of damage total?
That no.
10.
You guys, you're killing me. Once I give you the number, I don't remember.
You said 6.
And then another number.
And then another number.
But then you said to roll for strength, so I didn't know if that
Okay, I think it was this 4,
I
so
think it was
6.
6 and a 4.
So okay.
So 10.
All right. People on right now are looking at the tape and either saying, no, you didn't give her a second number, which bad on me, or I gave her the wrong second number. I'm sure.
I don't think I got a second.
Are you moving on to
From now
Tobiath?
on, as soon as I give you the damage number,
Good to know.
I'm not recording these damage numbers.
Are you moving on to Tobiath?
I am moving on to Tobiath, but
Does Sanctuary protect me?
You have Sanctuary,
That's
so
correct.
I've got what is the save DC for that? On your character sheet, it would have the spell save DCs on your spell sheet.
Yeah, so sorry.
That's okay.
I mean,
I don't think Sanctuary has a...
I think I just can't be attacked until I attack others, is what I understood Sanctuary to
I
be.
get us to make a save, or of some kind, whenever I make an attack.
I think you just have to target someone else.
If I fail the save,
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
And it would be
But what is the spell DC?
the 14. Thank you.
14
Yeah.
is the spell DC?
Yeah, that's... Yep.
All right. And this is wisdom, which I'm horrible at.
Yay!
But I rolled a 20.
Oh, of course you did.
So I can attack you.
All right. And what's my damage?
So that is 4 points of damage. Oh my God, I'm rolling crazy on you. 3 points of damage.
So total 7 points of damage.
Yeah, and I'm like, and now you have to make a strength save.
Oh, God, I have a -2 on strength.
I know you do.
Boy.
Here we go. 14 with the -2. Did I make
That
it?
is unfortunately a fail.
Oh, no.
So,
I love did I make it?
did I make it? I'm pretty sure. No check. I'm pretty sure I did.
So
Just go with
you're
that.
right there. So it pulls you, and you start getting sucked into the wall along with it.
With 7 points of damage.
Yep.
So 19 now. All right.
You are being enveloped by the wall.
I don't want to ever get enveloped.
No.
All right, over here
me.
with you,
They're still
Laric.
attacking us.
That is a hit for 7.
Who?
Laric,
Okay. It's what did you roll?
and that is a miss.
Okay.
I rolled 21. Do you have an
Gotcha.
AC of 21?
Okay, gotcha.
I make some assumptions.
Sorry. Yes. No. So 7. Okay.
And that's it. I missed the second one. All right.
What the French toast was that?
Now,
I'm trying to be edited because like,
That's going to go.
because remember me
I love your culinary swearing.
with the French toast. Fellig and I had no idea what was happening, and these people just came out of
So
nowhere.
are these things quite
get
small?
later.
Because they're children. They're children. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
They're children-sized, but they're incredibly strong.
Right. And they're made of porcelain.
Well, they now that they're closer to you.
Yes.
It seems that they are made of stone, with the exception of a porcelain mask.
Gotcha.
Which is on their face.
So they're quite heavy, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Right.
Which probably adds to their strength.
Yes.
Probably is one of the reasons why they're able to pull someone so easily.
Now, can I just out of you God of the death? These are not undead things, are they?
Ooh. Make a religion check.
Religion 14.
So there are many undead creatures that wear masks of some kind that hide, supernatural features underneath the mask. You do not think this is one of them.
Okay.
It does not smell or look like an undead to you.
Okay.
It doesn't have that kind of decay or rot. And usually a undead wouldn't be made of stone.
Okay. Well, I figured if they were dragging people into the wall, I thought maybe there was.
Sure.
Do they qualify as a demon?
Make a religion check.
10 plus. Hold on. Where's 14?
There are many demonic creatures that inhabit physical objects. You do not think this is one of them, but you're not sure.
All right.
You're not very studied in the ways of demonology at this point in your career.
Apparently, I'm not studied in much of anything.
But your instincts are telling you this is probably not a demon.
Okay, that's what I needed.
All right. On to Eelynn.
I'm pissed at this point because I'm like, where do these things come from? I got punched, so I ready my hammer and I ready my short sword to
All right, I'm not gonna waste the attempt.
use my luck to re-roll again to make sure that I know what I'm doing, and I.
Still don't?
Wait, that's your hammer. You get to add 6.
Yeah, 16.
16?
Oh, 17.
Oh, that's great.
17.
17. Are you hitting with what? Which weapon?
Short sword.
Short sword. Okay. How much damage? Try and roll damage at the same time.
8.
So it clanks against the rock surface and seems like it does not do as much damage as you would expect.
Well, I still have my hammer too.
I understand that, but you didn't hit it with your hammer yet.
Yeah. So 8 for the short sword.
Yeah.
And does 18 hit?
That hits, yeah.
And I'm going to do 10 points of damage with the hammer.
Now that seemed like it did more than you would expect for it to do.
The hammer did more than
The hammer did more, yes.
Bludgeoning.
Blunt out.
And that's only something that I know, right? Thank you.
Say that again?
That's something that only I pick up? Do other people pick that up?
Well, yes,
Okay.
only you. You can...
But we might surmise from...
You can shout it out.
Hey! So my hammer did more damage than my sword.
Good to know.
Thanks, sister.
All right.
I know I can talk as a squirrel, but it's fun.
You heard that back in the other room, and, and your thought was, my hammer did what to do what now? You have no idea what's happening up there. You just think there's trouble down below. Fellig.
I go into a rage. And that is Tobiath getting pulled into the wall, right?
Yes.
So I will go that direction.
All right.
To attack his attacker.
Okay.
And that is a 20 for 14 points of damage.
What kind of a weapon are you using?
My sword. My two-handed sword.
You notice that, yeah, she's right. The sword does not do as much damage as you're used to doing. And how much was it? Or how much do you think it was doing?
14.
14.
I think it was doing. Okay.
Are you adding any kind of enhancement to your rage at the beginning, or are you holding it back?
I have not. No, I'm not adding any sort of enhancement yet.
Okay. At the end of the round,
oh no,
down where you are, you start to hear, oh, I thought the river was farther away than that.
Oh, no.
As water rushes into the bottom of the room, it seems like a slough in the river opened up, and the room is now filling full of water.
no.
And that's the end of Nyx. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully not.
And back to Tyll.
Okay, so I've got two of these children, trying to grab on.
And not a whole lot of hit points left.
No, very few, in fact. But what I do have is a Thunder Wave.
Okay.
It's going to hit both of them.
Yeah.
They need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Could it hit the one on me?
Not without also hitting you and taking an attack of opportunity to get to it.
Okay.
All right.
Unfortunately.
So, Constitution saving throw. What's the save?
That's a good point. This spell has been cast in a little bit in the future. That's going to be a 16 DC.
Okay. That one saved, the other failed.
So the one, so it's 8 total thunder damage. The one that failed is pushed 10 feet away.
Ooh.
The one that saved takes half damage and is not pushed.
So 6 took. Okie dokie.
Travis, if the dolls are grabbing someone into the wall, are they at disadvantage with their hands grappling on someone?
Yes, I will rule that you would get advantage when attacking them.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
And I would like to use a bonus action as well.
Okay.
To do a trivial paradox. I'm going to take myself out of the next round and bring it into this round.
Okay.
So that it can cast a.
This is sick.
Yeah, it is.
So that it can cast a catapult on the one that is currently grappling me.
Okay, so those of you who are looking in his direction, probably Diony and Eelynn, see a second Tyll show up, pop into existence. Again, that almost that very same flux that the first fighters were doing, that kind of glitch.
Did I? No, not me this time.
So you glitch in, you cast.
I'm casting catapult.
Go ahead.
This is going to be a.
Is it bludgeoning damage?
It is going to be bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
What happens is just like a loose rock or something.
Sure.
Is going to sort of lift and shoot in a line. So I'm trying to make a line that will first impact with the person that is right next to me. But if it misses, we'll continue and hit the other one that I already hit with thunder.
Ooh.
That's how catapult works. It
That's
keeps
okay.
going.
Okay.
So.
And again, you can line it up that way in the rolls?
Yes, because you levitate an object within 30 feet and
Sure.
then shoot it in a direction.
Okay.
So as long as there is a rock that is loose-ish within 30 feet.
There's all kinds of loose rocks around here. So yeah.
That's what I figured.
All right.
So
Does that
it needs
mean
to
no
make
loose
a
rocks?
dexterity saving throw. This spell was cast in future as well,
Okay.
and also for a 16 DC.
The first 16 DC, that's a fail.
So only the first one needs to make
so
the-
6. Yeah, all right.
All
So
right.
the one that you, all right.
So it is going
That's
to,
the one that you still has hold of you? That's
yes.
correct?
It is going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. And just because I want to make sure I'm doing this right, I'm pretty sure I am, but if they're vulnerable, they take
double damage.
Double damage, right? All right. It just seemed like a lot in my head, so I wanted to make sure I'm doing it right.
Seems perfect to me.
See, I can hit things.
I'm watching in pure shock because Teal's finally done something crazy. So crazy
All right,
damage.
Most of my spells are
It
defensive.
takes a severe amount of damage, but is still up. And the Teal that you brought in looks at you and goes, back out.
And the last thing I would do if I can, as sort of a free action, because it's grabbing me, right?
It's trying to grab you. It doesn't have a hold of you.
Oh, okay.
It has to succeed at both of your. You can move away from it. It'll get an attack of opportunity.
My thought was I could lean back so that if it's holding me, I disappear for a second and it loses its grip, and then I would beat it. But if it's not actually holding me, then that's not really gonna do anything. So like I said, I can't cheat time that much.
You can move.
Yeah, and get an attack of opportunity.
Not Travis, you can move.
I don't have my shield anymore. No, that's gonna be it for me. I feel like that was decent.
All right.
Help!
Laric.
I have a few questions. One, did I drop my bow?
You did.
I believe that's what you told me.
I said I was going to, but we didn't get to the.
You did your action.
So then I dropped. That's my question.
So your bow and quiver are on the ground. Yes.
Okay. That's my first question. My second.
You also hear rushing water coming from down below.
Sure. My second question is, what kind of weapon do you have, Tobiath?
Is your
standard weapon?
Yeah, my standard weapon is a mace.
Gotcha.
Light crossbow.
Okay. My third question is, having just been attacked by this thing, how heavy do I think it is? Like, do I think that I could maneuver it, or is it like stuck to the ground heavy?
It's the same amount of weight that a child-sized statue would weigh.
So clear.
Cool.
I mean,
okay.
I mean,
and when you say child size, it's not a like child statue that's this tall. It's a child statue that's this tall.
I would say it's a child statue that's a child.
We're talking 5-year-old, 12-year-old.
No, that's fair. A 7-year-old. About
7-year-old.
So higher than that.
So,
but about
So like okay. I am going to try to push this thing down the hole that I'm standing right.
Oh, now the hole you'd have to lift it up. So the hole is not like in the ground.
Stones.
The hole is this big, and it's a chute.
It's not a hole in the floor. I'm sorry.
It's not in the floor.
Then I misunderstood.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed to hear that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Although it would have been great to see you crush.
Well, part of it would have been look out.
As an angry statue, an angry baby statue smashes into you.
While you're drowning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trapping you underwater.
Then I am going to.
Now you can pick up your stuff.
Yeah, but it's useless, kind of. So
I don't know if it's useless.
I'm going to. Well, I mean, I have a.
In theory, you're a good bowman.
In theory.
In theory, I'm less good when he's right next to me. Also, and I'm not holding it because it would take me a move. It would take me my action to pick it up off the ground and ready it.
I don't believe it takes an action to pick up something that is on the ground. I may be wrong about that, but I don't, because you can unsheath a weapon as a free action, basically.
Okay. And what if I said something like, throw me your ring? Would I have to wait for his action for that to be something? So I could say that while I was attacking with the pommel of my rapier, smashing this thing in the face. Could I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to try to smash this thing with the pommel of my rapier.
Okay.
So what would be the damage?
So you are at disadvantage because you are not using the weapon the way the weapon is designed to be used.
Okay.
You're basically using it as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
So go ahead and smash it with the pommel. I'm going to allow you, if you succeed, I'm being generous here, I'm going to allow you to do the same damage a rapier would normally do, but you're just using it in a way that is unfamiliar to you.
Okay. Well, then I rolled a 16.
All right, that's a hit.
With disadvantage.
That's a hit. That's amazing that you rolled that with disadvantage.
Nice.
4, 6 plus 11 points of damage.
All right.
And that would be bludgeoning damage, wouldn't it?
Out of curiosity, where did you hit it?
In the face.
Okie doke. So,
I'm curious about that as well.
when you hit it in the face,
Oh, God.
you shatter the mask.
I bet it's pretty.
And the rest of the body collapses on the ground in rubble, and you hear the sound of a child crying.
Oh no, I hate it.
Baby! It was his time.
Line.
So that one is gone.
Nice.
All right.
Hit him in the face! Hit him in the face!
What?
Also, throw me your ring.
All right, that's Laric's turn. All right, Diony.
All right.
So you are 5 feet from being pulled into the wall.
Sure. I hear my sister give some great advice that they don't like being smashed with stuff. Also here, hit him in the face. And I say, let's see how this thing works. And I'm going to use the wrist wire of Tajir? Is it Tajir?
It's just called the wrist wire.
Yeah.
But yes,
I use the wrist wire, which I know to cause bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to do it. There's just one on me, so I'm going to shoot it in its face.
You actually have to ready it. There you go. There you go.
No,
It never gets tiresome.
Scared me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you didn't know.
No, that scared me.
Yeah, you weren't here when that happened. You should have seen it when they didn't know what they were doing and it happened. Yeah, you should be able to get it all the way in there.
Shut up. Slow things down. Okay. Is this good? It's fine. We'll deal with that later. Okay.
Did you break the wrist wire?
No. Could I add
that thing was $14.
I owe you $14.
Nothing but the best for our show.
Could I add my normal handheld weapon to hit?
So it is.
Like my dex modifier?
It's a ranged weapon.
Okay. All I have is a dagger, and I get a +4 on that. So can I roll +4 for my dex modifier?
So you can roll the dex modifier, but not the proficiency modifier.
Oh,
Does that
okay.
make
So
sense?
+2.
So if your dex is, if you get +2 for the dex, then you're not proficient with the weapon. Where are you aiming it?
Right at the face of the one on me.
Okay.
But I only got a 10.
Yeah, I think you're panicked. So because you're afraid you're about to get pulled into a wall, not for reason, and it goes wide.
Little help, please.
And apparently gets stuck so that it won't go all the way back in anymore.
This stupid thing.
All
It's
right.
defective.
Anything else, Diony?
Not if I didn't hit. Nope. That's it.
All right. Declyn.
Can I just say, as a player,
yes,
every time Tyll uses his time travel powers in combat, reminds me of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Remember the trash cans.
But so I finished scurrying down the rope, and where is the water level now compared to where Nyx is with her fingers stuck in the holes?
About up to her knees.
Because the one thing that I wanted to try was actually water related, and I wanted to transform back into human form and actually cast create water on the holes to see if that would loosen it for her to slip her fingers
Well,
out.
you don't really know what's happening yet.
Okay.
So you do see her hand. What it looks like is her hand is like melded into the wall. So you don't really remember. You weren't there for putting the finger. So I don't know that you.
Would know
You're going to
that.
probably have
Okay.
to. I can give you what would it be? Perception check to maybe
Sure.
put it together. Perception seems to make more sense than. Actually, you know what? Insight.
Insight. All right.
I want you to think if you could figure out what she probably did.
I got an 18.
You figured there was holes in the walls and she stuck her fingers in.
Very, very
You
astute.
know her well enough to know that if there were holes in walls, she put her fingers in them.
And also, she didn't check if there was a trap.
You know that because you know her.
Yeah. So you want to try and...
So with create water, I can create up to 10 gallons of water.
But I think you have to see where you're doing so. So I'm having a hard idea trying to figure out what exactly you're trying to.
My idea would be that I would thrust all of this water into those holes around her fingers
there is no space between her fingers in the holes. Right? Like I said, it's the illusion is almost that her hand is melded into the wall.
So now I would like to make an insight check to see that if I chopped off her fingers, could that heal them later?
If you
Wow.
Nice.
make a medicine check.
Will she forgive you is another question.
18 again.
So if you chopped off her fingers, you would need a spell that allows you to regenerate limbs. Chopping her fingers off is now you could rip the heck out of those fingers, maybe, as you're trying to get them out of the holes, and they could be in horrible shape, and you could heal that.
Those.
But
A squirrel could chew through them.
But actually removing the fingers would be a spell beyond your capability in the near future, I think.
I'm calculating all of these things in my brain as I'm scurrying down. So then what I would like to do is transform into a bear, grab her and pull.
Okay, so you have transformed into a bear.
He didn't need those fingers. If he pulls her fingers off, does that
Sure. No,
I can heal them. I can heal them.
No
As
problem.
long as it's still there.
So
As long as there's skeletons there.
So you pull with all your might.
So scared.
So you're gonna make. All right. So you're gonna make a strength check. I'll even allow this to be athletics. If that's better than just plain strength for you, I don't know if it is. It is, yes.
As a bear, yes.
Yeah. Actually, as a bear. Well, no, you don't. You're not trained in athletics at all.
No.
So this would just be a pure. You just strength check. Strength check as a bear.
I'm so scared.
Bear strength.
She's scared.
15? No, yes, 15.
15. So he gets behind you.
First off, I didn't know he's there.
Grabs you in a bear hug. You're now being attacked by an aquatic bear. must have been a bear that traveled in the river and attacked you. Do you struggle against? Because he's pulling you, which is ripping your fingers.
I'm in excruciating. I'm assuming excruciating.
What I'm saying is, are you fighting against that action? Are you opposing his?
Well, how much does it hurt? Is what I'm asking.
He's ripping your fingers apart.
But you're about to drown if he does it.
And I'm about to drown.
Yeah.
I am asking the question: are you fighting against this?
What are you doing?
Or are you just going limp and letting it happen?
No, I'm not going limp and letting it happen.
All right, so make a strength check of your own.
No, you're not going to let him save you?
She doesn't know
I
what's
don't know what's going on. I have my hands and
It's
stuff.
a water bear.
I perceive that and say it's me because I can speak.
She can do what she decides to do.
But I'm in pain.
So you didn't talk to her before you started.
No, I didn't.
So
I
this is
didn't.
just, it's her instinct of what she's doing in the moment.
Fair enough.
All right, so go ahead.
Well, okay. So I roll a strength. My strength is, so it's 2. So I can't pull against
So
it.
2.
Yes.
2. So I'm going to say that you take
Oh no.
Gonna take something.
only 2 points of damage. Well, what's your strength modifier?
+4.
+4. 6 points of damage. But the fact that you did struggle against it does offset a little of what he's doing, and you're not free yet.
Okay, so I take how many points of damage? 6?
6.
Okay.
You may now, she is definitely trying to, at odds with you. Now you can speak to her and say,
It's me. I'm trying to get you out of here.
She's just in so much pain right now.
And that's your thieving hand.
Yes, and she's
I can
trying-
heal it. I can heal it.
She's honestly, I have an inspiration, and I was curious if I could use sleight of hand or stealth or something.
Well, on
to
your
pull
turn,
it out.
on your turn,
It's her turn.
It is her turn.
On my turn.
Declan's turn is not technically done.
Yes.
So, Declan, are you completed?
Everyone get one?
Unless I can make another tug.
No, you can only make one tug per turn.
All right.
The old one tug per turn.
One tug per turn.
That's very strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only when you're in bear form and, knee deep in water.
It's like, stop, you're hurting her.
All right. So, you want to make a sleight of hand check to try and free your fingers.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah,
You don't have
going
to,
be
you
sleight
don't
of
have to
hand
do
when
an
it's done coming
inspiration
out
for
of there.
that.
Okay.
You can just go ahead and try inspiration. If you fail, you can maybe try and use inspiration to try it
All
again.
right, let's see if she gets out. I would like to use my inspiration. Because I don't want to.
Pass the inspiration down. All right, here we
Nice
go
catch.
again.
Sports.
Sports.
Tell me what it is.
Better.
It's better. 9 plus 6.
15.
Yes.
Okay, so you feel around with this hand, trying to see if there's any kind of release mechanism. You do your best to adjust the hand that is stuck. It's difficult. There's a lot of damage that has been done to your
Getting
fingers.
ripped apart.
You can feel literally parts of the flesh have removed themselves from the bone.
Dislocated knuckles.
You manage with great pain to adjust your hand in such a way that it loosens enough to the next attempt that he makes to try and pull you out to be at advantage. Part of the reason why that is, though, is because you're losing flesh off your fingers.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Which I will heal.
Yes.
I think Nyx is getting a quick lesson that she might need people.
Yes. Yes. I love how you're like, everybody stay away from me. I'm going to do this by myself. And then literally 30 seconds later, help! Help! Someone help me.
Where y'all at?
And then the bear comes, not you!
I don't know where you are.
All right. That we are now up to
Now, where's the water at? Just so we know.
the water. I'm updating the water at the end of the round.
Great.
But the water is currently at your knees.
Okay.
Tobiath.
Okay, one of these stone babies is hanging on to be dragging me to the
No,
wall.
you are in the wall.
Oh,
my
I'm
friend.
in the. Do I have? Where am I facing in or out? Where is my?
So you have been sucked into the wall.
All right.
And much like the baby-faced statues,
The stone babies.
the only thing that is not in the wall is your face.
Oh, seriously, my hands are in the wall.
You've been enveloped by the wall.
Cast spells with somatic components. Verbal.
Wow, I can cast a spell, right? With my.
If they have no somatic components.
Yikes.
With your brain.
Yes. So if they only have a verbal component, you can cast a spell.
I believe. I believe Word of Radiance is only vocal. Yeah, or Sacred Flame, both. Don't see.
It has an S, so that's a somatic.
Oh man,
And
I feel like very
material.
few are verbal
So I need
only.
material. So
So
both
it
of
has
those
to
are.
have only a V.
Yeah.
Let me come back to you as you go through.
I didn't realize I was completely incapacitated, but I haven't selected it.
and I will.
It's not
be soon.
selected for today.
So is there anything else that you can still talk?
I can.
Would you like to give a soliloquy on how?
Yeah, I got all the things I can't do. Let me run by the endless list of things that I cannot do.
Excellent. Wouldn't be a combat with Brian without that.
Okay. It looks like the only spell I can cast is a healing word. But what would that do for me?
Will someone
I would take a
Yeah, my
healing
fucking hands are locked in the fucking wall.
Language.
Maybe your
You can do healing words.
I was going to say I know of a bear.
Because if I could use the ring, I would use it, but I can't, right?
Brian has been brought to you today by Beeps Anonymous.
Travis, if I were to transform the ring into something that could break through the wall, possibly.
Do a hammer. Do a
Like,
big hammer.
but I wouldn't be able to wield it. It would have to break through the
What to say?
like rock.
Never shape really big rock shape.
Right. It's something, I was going to drop a rock on him, but my hands aren't free.
So it is also encased in the wall currently.
Yeah, but if I transform it into something that'll break through the wall and its creation.
Well, there are a couple different ways that could go. I'm not going to stop you from trying it.
Do it.
We'll see.
Yes, I will.
Right there.
We'll see how many of you can ruin your hands during this combat.
If I transformed it into a metal, like something that will break open the wall.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah,
or you want to try it.
I shout out.
Oh gosh.
I shout out. Never shape. Mallet shape.
Never shaped mallet shape.
It breaks. It's long and it breaks through the.
Not a weapon.
It breaks through the. It breaks
might
through
be
the.
useful again. Is it like a meat tenderizing mallet? Because
I like it.
That's great.
It'll break the wall and I can crush their faces
No.
because they
Like
don't respond
like
to
a
sword.
rock mallet is what you meant. Like
Right, sure.
Like for crushing.
Never,
rock. Like
never
a
shape.
sledgehammer.
Rock mallet shape. Of course, because I make things out of rocks.
Okay. Just a second. I'm writing down mallet.
Because it'll be a weapon I can smash their faces with.
Another check mark on this thing.
Is mallet in this example?
Does it break through the wall?
Yeah.
So I am going to say
Yay.
that. So you take 3 points of damage as it partially crushes your hand as it
My hand.
expands.
We are not going
But-
to be able to count to 10 as a group anymore.
But it does smash the head of the mallet
Through the.
out through the wall.
All right.
Oh yay.
Yeah. And there's a trickle of blood from the horrible
Jeez.
Does
compression wound. that-
Does the mallet itself fall out of the wall?
do you let go of it?
Or,
No,
like,
I
No,
don't.
it's still
the
got
wall
all of it.
crumble at all?
Huh?
Where does the wall
Well,
crumble?
right around the place where his hand is embedded into it.
Great.
Yeah.
Can he move that arm?
That's something
his
I'm
arm.
going to figure
He can wiggle badly wounded fingers.
Everyone's losing hands. Be careful.
All right.
It's the baddie's time.
Baddie's turn.
Can you heal?
Yay.
Can I heal myself as a bonus action? Or you guys? Oh, who's
Yeah,
near
I'll
me?
take healing. I have 6 hit points, and I'm about to be dragged into this wall.
Yes. If you would like to actually do a
You're
yes.
3?
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and where are you?
So hold on. Is healing word a bonus action or an action?
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
So he did a bonus action.
Oh, he did? I thought.
He
I didn't
used-
realize that was a
he
bonus
used
action.
the ring. Yeah.
Okay,
the ring's
I
a
thought that
bonus
was just
action.
I believe.
speaking.
Let me see here.
I don't know. We don't have the card.
I know.
Travis.
I know.
Can you not use a bonus action as an action?
He didn't do an action
You
otherwise.
only get a bonus and an action.
Maybe as an action, you could try and use strength to get out. If that was bonus.
Good job.
But
You didn't get an action.
so would that constitute an action that I can still take? Just to
No, it's not a bonus action. It is a free. It's
all right.
a free action. So it can only be done once per round, but it doesn't have an action attached to it. So yes, you can do it as a bonus action. So who would you like to heal?
I have a range of 60 feet. I'm going to heal Tyll. I can see him, right?
Sure.
And
We need you.
It's it's 1d4 plus plus
Roll a
plus six.
1d4.
Plus 4.
Plus.
Roll a 1d4.
All right, great. Yeah, I'm rolling D4. Yeah, sorry. So it's 3.
That's a D6, dude.
I'm in a wall. I can't see. I'm feeling as best I can for the dice. I can't see what they are.
Drinking game at home. See how many bleeds.
I can't see what they are. So it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Plus
4.
Yeah.
So 8.
Full health, baby.
If you didn't technically use your action,
Great.
could you try and move?
Try to move?
Like as an action?
He still hasn't done
He
his
didn't
action.
use his action.
I know, but go ahead. You want to try and move?
Sure.
You cannot.
Great. Now we know.
You're embedded in a
It's
wall.
worth a try. All right.
Flex real hard.
You're embedded in a wall. You have a strength of 7. All right. So, speaking of Teal, that is a 18.
Yikes. Oh boy.
I'm gonna use shield again. No, wait, that only gives me a 17. I get hit.
All right. For 5 points of damage.
Well,
You're lucky you got healed. Still.
And that is a 16.
I will use shield.
All right. Therefore, I cannot drag you. You, however, I can drag into the wall.
Me?
Do you?
Oh, I will fight you. Can I strength check?
I don't. I think you have to. I think she has to do it on her turn, right?
To break out of a grapple, but
I think so.
If it's forced movement.
It's forced movement. Well,
But I don't know if that's
no,
just an
because
ability
she only gets the initial
I'm dragging
save.
at
So
heels.
I'm dragging you. I'm dragging you. You're going into the wall.
You're in the wall?
You're in the wall.
Wait, no, but can we talk about this? Sister!
So
Teal,
you still.
Who will you tell about chrono magic?
All right. So this is also in the wall. All right. Therefore, 4 has no place else to go but to
Oh no.
Teal.
Well, my shield is still active, so my AC is currently 17.
It is. All right. That is a miss.
Good.
And that's a miss.
Good. Exactly.
Look at that.
Good. My money's worth.
Teal is tanking. All right. Over here with Eelynn.
Help.
So you hear a series of helps in your ear, by the way, as you're
Help.
going back and forth. 16.
Right back at you.
That's my AC.
That is your AC, so
Yeah.
that is a hit.
Okay.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Wait, no, that would be a save if you hit exactly at 16, right?
Right.
if I hit her AC, then that is a hit.
Yeah, if you
Her
hit
AC is the number I am aiming to hit.
Well, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna use my luck and have you re-roll that, please.
I have always been
I don't
playing
think.
D&D
Can your
wrong. I
luck
feel
make
like
me re-roll?
Think so?
I don't think that's the case. I think luck allows you to re-roll.
I thought you had to roll above an armor class. Am I?
No, if you hit the armor class.
You have to hit the armor class. I'm very sure that that's
You can spend 1 luck when an attack roll is made against you.
Yeah, being
Roll
attacked.
For luck?
Roll
Yeah.
a d20.
Alright,
Hold
here we go.
on. You roll a
Me,
d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's
okay.
roll or yours.
I'll use mine.
Sorry, that
All right.
was your.
So
just
that was a
excited.
miss. You don't take that damage, and
Sure
the
don't.
second one I made was also a miss. So
Very nice.
Yes.
She's for being attacked too.
That looks sick.
Thank you. Sister.
meanwhile, the one that has pulled you into the wall
With my really low on HP.
takes off its mask. So it comes out of the wall, takes off its mask, and you
This
hear
is
the
the-
crying of a
wait.
child.
This is on Tobiath, right?
Yeah. And
He's looking around like you're talking about somebody else.
and crying, and you see now that you see its actual face, and its actual face is just completely blank. But you see tears rolling down the child's mask as it places the mask over your face.
Oh. What?
And
what?
Brian turns to stone.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay.
So smash that mask and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Oh God.
Is that everybody who is out here? I think that is because we killed that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's everybody. All right.
He's talking about the baddies.
Oh, and then this one turns and crumbles. So that one's gone.
But yeah, okay. I thought it was might be a
Fellig.
Not me.
No, Eelynn.
Oh, Eelynn, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like I just saw this happen.
Yes, you did.
I'm just a little bit
You did.
stunned, but it makes me even more angry. So I take out my short sword and my hammer, and I get to bloody work.
Your hand doesn't hurt anymore.
22, I'm sure hits.
That's a hit, yes.
With 6, 7 points of damage.
With your
short sword.
Short sword. All right.
And then 7, 8, 9, 10.
You hit this one that's on you.
13. There's one on me.
Yes, there is still one on you. He's, attacking you.
Yes, that one. And then
Which one did you think you were attacking? Because there's literally nothing else around you.
I didn't know it was on me. I thought.
Well, it's not on you.
It's not grappling me into.
No,
the,
no, because it missed, but it's there.
Yes, that one.
Yes, all right.
And then 12.
12 is a miss. You want to use lucky to change that? I don't know if you have any lucky left.
I do, but I want to use action surge to use another action.
All right.
So I want to use my hammer again.
Okay.
So gonna be a 12 again.
Well, that would be a miss again. Are you going to use lucky?
Asking is almost as if hinting.
No, I'm just giving you.
I'm also trying to decide if I want to use my second wind because I don't know if I can keep taking hits from these things.
Well, second wind
is a bonus, right?
Is a bonus action. You've already used your bonus action to attack twice.
Oh, you're right.
So.
Yeah, I use my luck. I mean,
what is
French
with
toast.
everybody?
It's contagious today.
Beep today.
I'm sure 18 is going to hit.
Are you?
Plus.
18 plus 6.
Are you sure?
I'm like sweating because I don't want to use my last luck. But I use my Belina die.
Right.
By Belina. For 8 points of damage.
Bludgeoning?
That's the hammer.
All right, you shatter the creature.
Yes, in the face, by the way. I didn't know if I
Well, that you shatter the mask and the creature.
Well, I take my hammer, I just keep bashing it in its face because I'm pissed that it took one of my friends out. I'm just cussing. My sister's missing, and I'm pissed. And Tyll did something weird, and I'm confused.
All right, excellent.
I'll tell you all about it. I promise.
I'm sure you will.
All right.
Dang it, my luck's gone.
As she is pounding the gravel, Fellig.
All right, so I need a little clarification.
Yeah, sure.
So I watched this guy get sucked into the wall, turned to stone, mask put on him.
Yeah.
But he has a meat tenderizer sticking out of the wall.
He does, a mallet. You recognize immediately that's not a meat tenderizer, certainly not a warhammer. That's a mallet.
There you go. That's
You
the word.
recognize immediately. That is the most mallet-looking mallet you've ever seen.
Mallet.
Instantly identifiable as a mallet.
Is it something that I can grab out of the wall? I mean, is it?
I believe so, yes.
Before
Okay.
we get too far, she was trying to move.
Oh, you want to move? Sorry.
I will move closer to Tyll.
All right.
Thank you.
You move all the way close to him.
Okay.
I'm about to disappear. Don't freak out.
The closer you get to him,
Again?
the more those memories flood back to you.
No.
Oh, they do.
Love.
They do. They flood back.
Until he ghosts you again.
Ah, he's about to.
Triggered.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, Brad.
Anything else that you want to do on your turn, Eelynn, before I...
No. Is there anything else I can do?
I don't know what's on your sheet, but you have done an action, a bonus action, and a move. So.
Okay, nope.
All right.
Is it okay if I go now?
That was my fault, by the way. I stepped on. I should have asked her if there was anything she wanted to do before she
I didn't tell you that initially, so it's okay.
Yeah. So that's
you
my
may
bad.
proceed, Fellig.
Thank you. So I pulled this out of the wall.
Okay.
I have been informed that smashing the mask
Destroys the creature.
destroys the what?
You don't. Yep.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yep.
Sorry.
You go off of your own information.
Thank you.
Yep.
I see a mask in front of me.
You do. Yes.
I'm going to smash that mask.
All right.
Wait,
go
you're
ahead.
gonna kill him
You-
permanently. Lyric did yell to everyone.
He did yell to everyone.
He's doing what he wants to do. You guys cannot. You. This is not your turn.
Hey, it's been great. It's been great, guys. Good
Stop
luck.
telling him what to do in his
Good luck with
turn.
the rest of the campaign.
Let me do my thing.
I hope you make it.
So,
tier.
what do I roll
So,
in this
Brian,
particular instance?
Look at the player's handbook and try and see if there's another character you'd like to play.
Yeah, this is really rude. Yeah, you told us. Shenanigans are one thing, but
I
you're
want to say,
killing a
Brian,
PC.
you made what? You made 5, 9. So this is the 10. 10 episodes.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
For me.
I want to be blessed.
Let's be honest, it's way more than anybody thought I would make it. So let's just be honest about that.
Just the damage, because there's no need to roll the hit. It's
And
a
there's nothing
stationary object.
inspiration can do for me in this particular instance.
In my world, this conversation needs to be a session
inspiration
0.
Inspiration won't. Again, you can't miss, so you're just doing damage. You're hitting basically the wall with a mallet.
What's the weapon damage for a mallet? It's gonna be different for his than his. It would be light hammer, right?
Yeah, a light hammer. So
And
1d4.
I still use my.
I think 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4, right?
That's not what I had in mind when I said that.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. But just correct me if I'm wrong, but this would be technically 1d6 for this weapon and not 2d6.
1d4.
1d4
for the weapon, and it would you would add your strength bonus,
And I'd add my strength
I'm not looking.
which I believe is +4.
plus
Not
4. It is.
looking.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be 8.
All right. So 8 points of damage directly to the mask.
Yes.
Shatters the mask.
Yes.
And Brian, the stone crumbles to dust, revealing your skin beneath it.
Oh.
But not your clothes.
You have the magic did not have time to set in, and you are brought back to flesh. Still embedded in the wall. Another beep. Lots of beeps today.
What is going on?
Hey, and
That was scared you would kill him. Yeah, we all were scared you were going to kill him.
I know what I'm doing.
I guess it was good I didn't make it a war hammer after all.
why?
True.
I'd be dead.
No, that's
Because here's the thing. Now I have this weapon that is pretty much nothing.
yeah.
Do I take those 8 points of damage? Away from him?
No.
Okay.
No, that was the mask took that damage.
So I'm still where I was.
You're
Still at
Scary.
16.
yeah.
This is a scary
And I
episode.
said, pull him from the crumbling rubble.
No, pulling him from the crumbling rubble. He's still embedded in that wall. Next time on Dungeon Call.
That's healing word on you.
I'm right here in the wall, bleeding. Did you hear something?
You do notice a rather ominous-looking ripple in the water, with a spiky-looking fin coming out of, just cresting out of the water, as something attacks you